Yo, what's going on, everybody? Good evening. I don't know if it's gonna come through the mic at all. It is freaking pouring rain right now. Occasional thunder and lightning hasn't been anything like too crazy, but rain is coming down. Oh boy. Weather got a little bit warmer. We got close to like 60 degrees and pouring rain came with it, but we got more 2K25 tonight. Hope all is doing well. We've got some Legend Career Mode. We'll see what the dailies and weeklies look like because I think everything reset today for next week. And we'll just kind of keep grinding. Maybe do some ranked tours because we do need to get some ranked tours rounds in for some VC. I know I have a bunch, but I also have a bunch of points to spend and we need to get other characters up. So we're going to need a bunch of stuff. Okay, apparently they're playing an ad for us. Wednesday, wear and earn. 100, they changed this. I saw somebody had it before and it was like 75 and no Evo tool. They bumped this up. Okay, so they're trying to make, is this like, is it under the daily or how does this work? Tailor-made clubs. Birdies, 2 rounds as a Powerhouse. Okay, so we're gonna have to mess around with our we're gonna have to make a new Powerhouse character and then mess around with that. But where, I guess, where is this challenge showing up? Because it said a Wednesday thing. We have to place top 5 in Divot Derby 10 times. Oh man. Oh man, we can do it. It's just that's a time-consuming one. What's going on, Not? Richard, welcome back. You guys had some terrible storms last night. I think I remember you mentioning that. 10 daily quests, 10 furs from 220 out or more. That'll be easy. That's furs, not gurs. So that's an easy weekly. We need to do 10 dailies. 10, but you want the VC. That's the thing. 10 rounds with the Titleist putter. I don't think I even have a Titleist putter. Hey, what's going on, Ian? How are you doing? What's going on, Duck? You have to win Divot Derby 5 times? I wouldn't do that. That's a heck of a grind. Top 5, that's doable enough. 5 wins though. And Mizuno Woods. Well, to get the Mizuno Woods, we'd have to be high enough on the Clubhouse Pass. So I think some of these weeklies we're gonna be out of it. Johnny, welcome back. What's going on, Average? How's the wedge swinging? We haven't swung the club yet today, but typically pretty good. So I'm confused. I definitely want to do this because it has an Evo tool attached to it. 100 VC and an Evo tool for wearing this week's featured brand. They show a bunch of featured brands, but I think those are just the options. So is Nike the featured brand? Or is it Barstool? Because we got a bunch of Barstool stuff, we got a bunch of Nike stuff, but like this has Callaway in it as well. So what is considered the featured brand? Because this also resets in 3 hours, but that's a weekly thing. So is Nike the featured brand because Nike is on the weekly? What game is it? So this is PGA Tour 2K25, Ian. This is the newest golf game from 2K. You like my character? Yeah, my wife is responsible for the drip. It loads. Apparently it doesn't want to load anymore. Nike and Barstool, check the quests to see. Must be completed between 9 a.m. Wednesday and 9 a.m. Thursday. So where is it under though? Because these recommended ones are like our I should just make the magician to get that one out of here. Level up and Evo to Emerald with any equipment. I could definitely use the level up on the putter. I have TaylorMade Tournament, I have Birdies, and I have the Powerhouse daily quests. I think it's under season. Equipment to Emerald, to Sapphire, Clubhouse Pass, win a major, finish 5 rounds of casual matchmaking, which we would get doing the Divot Derby. We need 10 putts outside of 30 on ranked tours, and we need 5 more with Technician that land close. Arnold Palmer. Yeah, no, it's not under the seasonal. I guess that's why I'm confused, because it's not a career thing. It's not collection. Shouldn't be progression. Shouldn't be challenge either. Because challenge are these guys. So I'm not really too certain where it is, because it shouldn't be milestone either. Yeah, that's the thing that's a little bit confusing, because it says press square to see, right? Like square to learn more, and it takes me to my quests. I'm gonna try... What if we just restart the game? I don't think that should do anything, but I don't know. Some of the stuff is a little bit buggy, but I was watching somebody else literally only a few hours ago, like 5 hours ago or something, and I think it said 75 VC and 75 XP or something like that. And they upped it. Now it's 100 and an Evo tool, which is effectively like an 850 VC payout, which makes it immediately well worth it. I think as much as we've thrown the stink about VC, and I do still think it's a little bit of an overcorrection, they are really shaping it in a way that they want you to do dailies. Like they want you to just come on. This is 100 XP for completing holes 1, 3, and 5 respectively. So is that 300 XP? What's going on, Zayden? How are you doing? What up, what up? Yeah. This is everything. I can't tell. What is my player wearing? We've got a Malbon hat. I don't know what this whole outfit is. I don't think we're wearing stuff from any of these brands to just like... So we've got Adidas top, Malbon hat, Sunday red glove, golf club pants, and Adidas shoes. 2K, Sunday red, FootJoy. I mean, I've got a Callaway glove that I can put on, but I don't think that's the featured brand. It seems like it's Barstool. Show up if I wear Nike and do a hole. Yeah, I guess what do I even have for Nike? Don't want to ruin the outfit though. So let's just see, do we have anything? I don't even know what we would have for Nike. So we have Nike shirts. I actually don't know if they would count Jordan as Nike or not. Just on like a... My brain is blanking on the word that I'm looking for. Technicality, I guess. So we just have the Nike shirt. All Alright, so we'll have to try. Because I don't think we're gonna have anything Nike accessory. Yeah, what's going on, Garrett? Hopefully work's not too bad for you. Oakley. 2K, 2K. So is it just those two? And then it's a bunch of TGL stuff? Some Travis Matthew. Okay. So we're just going to throw this on. Kind of ruins the outfit, but this at least will give us a chance at maybe... Actually, what? We're in a 2-round tournament? Let me put it on round 2 outfit as well. I just want to make sure that we do play with it at some point. So I'd like to knock out quests if we can. Subscribe if you like my work. I appreciate that, Ian. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy it. We try our best. Alright, so let's warm up with some... I guess we'd be hopping straight into round 2 here. Alright, so we'll just take some like practice swings on the tee then, and then I guess we'll run it. So round 2 at Pebble Beach, we have had a nice first round. I believe we are 10 under through 1. We're sitting in the solo lead, but you know, we've got to put together a second round here and not let it fall apart. You enjoy too, Raiders? I really do appreciate that. I mean it. Good to see you as well, Raiders. Hope all is well for you this evening. Check with the wife before changing clothes. Hey, I have this challenge for one specific thing. Can you make sure my entire outfit is okay? Alright, we just need to finish a little bit more to the left. Uh-oh. Little leaky to start. That's okay. This pin is back out of the heavy rough. I'm gonna take a little bit off the 7. It is uphill. Actually, we need to loft it to go over. I need to try and play this enough that we go around the tree. Ah, man, I left it open again. It's not great. I don't think the swing is too far off what we need it to be. We're just gonna have to make a pin high breaker putt here. Try and save par. I think it'll take us a few swings to get into a groove. Good putt stroke. Missed it low. Alright, bogey on the first. But that's realistically just because we're a little bit off to start. Look good. Thank you. Alright, let's see if we can draw this up against the wind. A little bit of a pull, so it actually ends up fading there. But you know what? We're down in the fairway. We have a chance to just... Yeah, let's take this. Ball's below the feet. Should draw a little bit for us. I like that. Wind kind of held it, but we're down in the right zip code. Give ourselves an eagle putt. You get off in a little over an hour, so not terrible. Get in there. Nothing like wrapping up the workday. Alright, come on. Eagle time. There it is. There's the eagle putt. Also, Zayden, get in there, man. You didn't have to do that. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Means a lot. I really, truly never expect that from anybody. So we got our first super sticker the other day, and now we got our first super chat. Love to see it. Mr. Incredible, welcome back. Hope all's well with you. I think this, you're gonna take this, get spinny with the pitching wedge, kind of fade it up, balls above the feet, go somewhere out here. Perfects across the board. I like the line. Beautiful. MacD Mac, thank you for the follow. That was a lovely hole right there. It's going well, Bama. It's going well. How about yourself? Thank you for asking. We are running Sculptor Archetype. Incredible. Videos are awesome, Jeremy. Thank you. That really means a lot. Yeah, it's very easy to pull your shot right into the bunker. No, it's very easy to get caught up on the quality of the stuff that we put out, you know? Very, very easy to, you know, just get caught up comparing yourself to other people. Oh, I'm pulling it. I'm pulling it. That came out on the low end too, though. That came out very much so on the low end. Somewhere out here. I can flip it. Nice. There we go. Good, Bama. Glad to hear it. Kind of struggle on putting on this game, Jeremy. I struggle putting in every game, but I feel you there. Putting is definitely a weakness. Always has been. And surely will continue to be. Gotta stop the pull. I need to get my swing a little bit more left on the backswing. Kick right. Alright. Time to try the super flop. Time to try the super flop. Because I don't know how this plays. Out of the rough. Wow. Okay, so yeah, out of the heavy rough, that still sits. Out of the heavy rough, that still sits. I need to figure out how to get that swing more out to the right. Just have to get it a little bit closer, and then we can actually start sitting that down a little bit nicer. Man, I just keep pulling these shots right now. I'm not getting that backswing where I need to. What's going on, Pat? How are the rounds? We're just getting started, man. A little bit off the mark to start here. So, you know, hoping we start to get that squared away. Gotta be a little more left. Same finish, a little bit more left at the start. Wow, that came out so short. Holy cow. Would I have taken a wood? What in the world? Shot 66 to come back and win a playoff in pro career mode today earlier. Best round so far. You were 5 back and came back to it. Aw, feels good, Garrett. Feels good. I'm good, Stormy. How are you? Thank you for asking. Tips are very helpful when it comes to this game. As much information as I have, I try and share it. I'm gonna pitch this up and let it run. We're gonna pitch this up and let it run. Underswung it. Still should chase a good way. Nice. Up and down for the bird. Love to see it. Love the sculptor at the moment. You can get 90 power, 90 contact, 89 swing path with fittings on it. 99 shaping. Seems really good. I need to... I have still points to put in. I've been putting some into recovery, but I'm debating putting more into shaping than I already have. And apparently, I need to use choked approach and choked tee shot. Apparently, they're better than I think they are. Or at least I need to test them. Little closed. I think distance is going to be pretty good. I underswung it though too. We're on the green though. Ultimately, that is what matters the most. Turn. Really? I guess the break was behind the hole. It just kind of held out. Use them mostly if they fit the number you're looking for. Well, the other thing, Pat, that was mentioned was about the spin, which is something I didn't think about, is that those shots apparently have less spin, which situationally can be very good. Stormy, thank you for the follow. Glad to hear you're doing well. Less penalizing when you miss. I mean, less penalization on misses is definitely beneficial. This 6-iron takes some of the spin off to cut it through. This is gonna be tight. Ball's below the feet. Fading back over. You gotta climb though. See, the last time I took a shot here, I shot it through the back doing that same thing. So there's something that I'm clearly missing just a little bit on it. It's gonna land short. Underswung it. All right, I'll take it then. If I missed an input, it's still a pretty good read. Yeah, what's going on, Grams? Over 3 years? Get in there. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Okay, I'm not respecting the transition enough is what I'm realizing. I'm swinging a little bit early because transition's not hard in this game. I'm just getting a little bit, I guess, trigger happy, if you want to call it that. Yeah, because it's not that bad. Really isn't that bad. I didn't get it left enough. It is going to go right, but I like the number. Definitely still can sit right, but there's those situations I'm thinking about with like the higher winds and stuff that we're going to be facing, especially on on TGC, where the wedges, like a full wedge, it really bites and is hard to keep the spin off of it. Like even if you de-loft it, so you either have to club up and partial, but there might be situations where the choke shot comes into play. Changed your Twitch name, so likely don't remember, but when you were around when you were playing 2K21. Well, welcome back. Either way, if you have your old Twitch name, I can move over any of your channel points and hours from our bot. Obviously, not the Twitch one should have rolled over anyway, but for those that like to keep track of their watch stats. Can get those fixed up. I gotta figure out those lies and side winds. That is just forever my... forever my bane. That was not enough break. But we're clean through there. Think about the correction stat. You can't tell if it's useful or not. Feel like if it's at a 60 or 80, you hit the same amount of perfects. So I believe the correction stat offsets more diagonally. So like you can't shot shape to as straight, which is what was patched, but the correction stat does move it straighter. It also, I think, makes your swing path and contact points more in a diagonal line and not... Did we hit a hole in one? We hit a hole in one on Monday, Stormy, actually. Here, I can grab the clip for you. We've been close a few times. We had been close a few times. We hit our first one. Get shareable link. There it is. There you go. Probably depends on the power attribute, since it's used for the natural spin of your shots. Right, because the harder you hit it, you probably get more spin the more power you have, right? I would think is how that works. I have 82 or 81 power. I have 81 power because I set it up to be that I could get to 99 when they were at +6. So I'll end up on my... I think I'll end up on my driver with 97 power when all is said and done. Nice bounce and curl the hole, thank you. Less diagonal, just depends on... Yeah. So like mine's at 70. I've gotten very comfortable with 70, so I think any build I would try and put it up to that point. But yeah, it's all what you can get comfortable with. If you can get comfortable with low... I think Magician is the only one that starts like really outside the same ballpark. Okay, I think we're gonna have to go up. 107. You know what? I think stock is actually gonna be like a straight at it kind of shot. It's into a headwind, it might spin back too. Yeah. And that's where the like spin control has been the hardest thing for me. I'm getting a call from my wife. Alright, this is the first big rainstorm that we've had. Like, big rainstorm. My wife is hearing stuff in the basement, so seeing if it's the sump pump. Hopefully, if it is the sump pump, that it's nothing crazy that's triggering it. MLB, what's going on? We are on Legend Swing difficulty for our career mode. Oh, I underhit that. Come on, you're gonna have to carry. Okay, that's gonna be good. It's a 6-iron though, so it's not gonna sit, I don't think. That is a lot softer than I thought. That is a lot softer than I thought. Nice. Nice. What's going on, Darren? I think 25 is a tougher test for even the really good players. I mean, it depends. I think the wins are harder. I think the diagonal lies bringing some variability just on like your regular shots, you know, might be tougher. You know, I personally struggle with putting, so like for me it's still about can I get it close. I don't know. I think we're gonna have to see how it plays and like ultimately what settings get used at the highest level of TGC, right? Because, you know, there might be certain things that were turned on in previous games that are now turned off. You know, because now you have vibration as a difficulty option that's getting thrown around, which I think in True Sim will make it tougher, like if they take the power meter and stuff away for the shot. Like, I think those things are going to affect how difficult it is as like a relative difficulty. Alright, pull close, so too much left and not enough left. Just the humidifier? Okay, so yeah, it must have been enough humidity, Catherine, that it put enough water into the sump pump, or it is itself working overtime, one of the two. But that's good. I didn't think we would have water issues, but that would suck to find out. Yeah, what up, Scoobs? It takes me everything in me to not say like a zoinks, man, every time. RBC course. I don't think I've played St. George's yet because we had to sim through the rest of our season. So we'll get there eventually. This is gonna be such a crooked. I like the way that it's shaping over though. Oh, what a beautiful shot. What a beautiful shot. Zayden, what are you doing, man? Thank you. Thank you for the $5. Here in New York, we're in Central PA, so you know, only a few hours from you. So that same storm front is coming through here. Laszlo. Thank you very much for the follow. Was it Camp Laszlo? Without the W, I think? That was like a Cartoon Network show when I was growing up. If I remember correctly. Get it all the time with the Scoob. Also near Central PA, you live next to State College, Faribault? I'm familiar with the area. Went to Penn State. On controller, yeah, we're on PS5, Grams. We're on PS5. So most definitely controller. Pitch shot, 14 yards on the pitch seems like a lot, but I think we can take this pitch shot, yeah, 12 yards. I left it a little bit open. So that's gonna come up short. It is an uphill roll. I just was scared about going up a club, but I probably could have gap wedged it. Just because it's uphill enough. I think we could have gotten away with it. Nice putt. Nice putt. Beyond amazed how I get a quad perfect on Legend. Well, the thing is, the quad perfect, it's actually the same points on any difficulty. It's just that on Legend, if you miss it, it is much, much, much more punishing. Hey, what's going on, Mandy? Just watching while you take a midnight shift, then you'll be off? Nice to meet you all. Well, thanks for stopping by, and thank you about the putt. Always feels good to make them. I'm not exactly known around these parts for making putts on a consistent basis. We make them sometimes, but unfortunately, I am known to miss quite a bit. I take a little bit more off because it's on a slight downslope. I like the distance. It's going to go a little left of the hole. Lovely touch. We're striking it this round. First couple of holes were tough, but we're 10 under through 16, and I think we started with a bogey. So on a little bit of a heater here. I think I need to take just a little bit off this 9. Like just a little bit. I pulled it. I mean, look at that distance control. Look at that distance control. I said we need to just take a little bit off. Oh no, we left it low. Open face. Good effort. Good effort. You scored 97 today with the birdie and 2 pars IRL? That sounds like a good round for me too. That sounds like a good IRL round for me. We just started breaking 100 consistently at the end of last season. I'm hoping this year I can get out and start climbing closer to 90. We have 193 under our belt, but otherwise it's kind of that like 98, 99. Huge satisfaction when pulling off great shots in the game. Oh, definitely, Darren. Feels good. That's paid. That's paid. That's real money. That's not Bezos bucks. Richard, thank you very much for the paid tier 1 subscription. I hope you enjoy your faces. Thank you very kindly. Can do choke tee shot. Choke tee shot. Takes slight Yeah, right now I don't have that on my character because the partials have been pretty easy, so I don't have any of the choke shots. But I've been told that the choke shots are actually pretty good. So I do need to consider them. A pull was not exactly what we wanted here. All right, we've got some room to work. I appreciate that, Richard. I'm glad you think so. You know, always very easy to be, you know, critical of oneself, you know. Oh, I underswung it. All right, we can still hammer this home for a birdie. What a round 2. What a round 2. Love to see that. Never in doubt. Never in doubt at Pebble this time around. We had a rough round 1 in our first go around here. But this go around, we did not bogey the crap out of 9 and 10. That goes in for our 10th dub. Winter got you behind a bit. You were scoring 85 to 90 at the end of the season. Then Christmas hit. The food came. It's starting. The weather's finally starting to turn here. So I'm hoping to get out to the range. I just got to figure out. Because we moved in November. So I got to figure out like local ranges, courses, all that, who's open and when, because I used to live in Virginia, and so you could pretty much just go to the course year round and go to the range. Couple years there. I think I went on New Year's Day one day to the range. Like the weather was nice enough. Coming up here, it's been so cold. It was like 30 degrees on Sunday and 60 degrees here. And freaking rainy today. So I just got to figure out like where I can get up to. Ooh, 8.2 mil? Easy followers. All guy does is win. Weekly furs, easy get. 1.5 million followers for winning that one. We get 150 for the weekly furs, 54 there. We get 50 for the daily birdie quest. Yeah, I think that's just kind of the world we live in, is they're really just pushing like you get your stuff through dailies and weeklies. All right, take it easy, Mandy. Thank you very much for the sub. I will catch you later. Have a good one. Yours was definitely Nike and Barstool, but your quests were listed. Yeah, we'll have to see if mine shows up. It very well could be. It very well could be bugged. Like I don't know, Duck. I hope not, because obviously 100 VC and a 100 VC and an Evo tool, like that's a pretty nice thing to have. These interviews, man, it's so dumb, but whatever. You do them for the progression. All right, so waste management is where they have us going this week. I don't think we really have to worry about... I think we just need to keep putting the rivals on because that's extra little VC. I don't think there's anything else we can get. Let's take a look at our quests again, just see where things stand. We need to play as a powerhouse. We need to play with tailor-made clubs. Mizuno Woods, which I don't have, so we won't do that. One round with Titleist putters. Is Scotty Cameron Titleist? Top 5 in Divot Derby. I suppose we could like dummy level up a powerhouse to do some Divot Derby attempts. So we don't have to do all of the Divot Derby tonight, but maybe we do that. All right, let's make a new powerhouse character then. Because basically I gotta get rid of the old one that we made in the demo because we can't rebirth it. So I'd rather get a few stats out. Yeah, what up, Saucy? So he's level 10, but that doesn't matter because we're gonna get one free to level 25. All right. Are we rocking? Sure, we'll go with this guy. Archetype, we need a powerhouse. Tom, welcome back. How's it going? We're gonna maybe this guy will be German. Ryan's going well, Saucy. Ryan's going well. We've been playing a lot of career mode. We're trying to set up a powerhouse for the daily quests. All right, I need a good first name. Can you... Are there other options for characters? Alright. Whoops. No. Can you put umlauts on? Is that not possible on this keyboard? I guess we'll just have to go standard. Well, I was trying to think of something a little bit more clever than power. What's going on, Grams? Do we model a John Daly for Powerhouse? I'm not gonna put too much effort into the character look. I'll get different quests. I think the dailies and weeklies are different for everybody, Billy, so you don't have everybody doing the exact same things. Steakhouse. What's a good one? Because I want something that sounds kind of real. Like House, yeah, H-A-U-S is like a German last name. Steak, power, strong, brick, rock house. We got Brockhouse. That should work, right? We can come up with a German name for power. Kraft as a last name. Let's go. Let's get a little ChatGPT going. What are German first names that mean power or strength for men? Bernard means brave or strong. Leopold. Herman is army man. Bernard House. Yeah, we're gonna go with Bernard. We're gonna scratch Brock. We're gonna go with Bernhard House. That works. Right-handed draw, Powerhouse. We can change the appearance later, because this is just the quick. I think the only thing that we need to go and change then. Yeah, so he's selected. I think we just have to make him as muscular as possible, right? Probably could have also gone with something like Arnold, but... Hey, good evening, Busey. You respect didn't put enough points into putting, so you have to grind point by point? Oh, no. Fortunately, you can put in quite a bit. On your putter. Oh, he's already at 100 muscle definition? Give him a little bit. Yeah, there you go. He's 6'6". 6'6" and strong. Shot your best society round, 11 under? Nice, man. What difficulty settings was that on? Because I guess societies are gonna be all over the place. That works. Master? Very nice, Busey. Get in there. Alright, so we'll piece this together. The thing is, I'm going to end up having to spend a good amount just getting my... This is the problem with the Powerhouse, is the swing path is so bad, but I don't want the correction to be so off base. Because I don't want to have to put correction fittings onto everything. I guess we'll just have to end up putting a bunch of swing path fittings on. I think is what it's gonna boil down to. All right, guys, we gotta take a quick break because of the Twitch ads. So thank you all for being here. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Don't want anybody to miss anything. So go stretch, go get a snack, all that jazz, and we will reconvene. All right, appreciate you all, and yeah. Follow, like, sub are the best ways to help out if that is something that interests you. But BRB. Unfortunately I didn't press the button myself, so it's ads. There it is. Alright, ads should be good to go for everybody now. I guess we kind of have to balance it like this. I mean, it's gonna be tight, but this is also just to kind of get things going. You can name your caddy? Really? I guess technically we're also leveling up a Powerhouse for the first time, so get some free rewards out of that. I need to do it for Magician as well. I need to do that for Magician as well. Yeah, I didn't know that you could do that, Jetski. Let me see. Caddie, I thought you could just change their... I thought you could just change their appearance. Or are you just saying that's what you refer to them as, Tom? Because I've never seen anywhere to name them. I don't know if you can name them in the last game either. But I'm not seeing anything here. Showcase. Rotate, select, choose. Yeah, I don't think you can name them. Maybe Tom's got secret menus or something. Okay, so Powerhouse, we're gonna double up on Divot Derby, I think. Right, because we got a daily for that. We need tailor-made clubs, so maybe we can put tailor-made clubs on this character. Try and kill a bunch of birds with the same stone here. I think we've got tailor-made driver. Let's try the QI-10. Try the QI-10, and then we're gonna put on Scotty Cameron, which I did not realize was... I did not realize that Titleist was the one that produced the Scotty Camerons. So this should kill a bunch of birds here because we've got Powerhouse, right? Powerhouse round. We've got tailor-made round. That'll be 100 VC. And then we've got weeklies with Titleist, putter. And then this will work towards the Divot Derby top 5s. So if anybody wants to try and stream snipe some Divot Derbies, get in here. 'Cause that's where we're going right now. The most fun of the dailies, you know, because we gotta. Not even compete, it's play because it's in matchmaking. Custom golf bags and head covers, need all the emergency. You're free now, Zayden? Alright, well we're hopping into Divot Derby, so see if you can stream snipe. Wish you could sell unwanted gear and equipment. Yeah, but I guess I get why they do it. I get why they do it that you can't. Also, it says rotates daily. I think I've seen Team 2v2 every time I've popped into this. But yeah, so we gotta finish top 5 10 times this week. I think we'll try and get 2 today. 2 today. Today's Wednesday, right? 2 today, 2 tomorrow. If we do 2 a day, we'll have to do 4 on one of the days. So depending on how a day goes, maybe we can jump back in for a 3rd. I just want to like spread it out a little bit, you know. All right, TPC Sawgrass back 9. Oh my word. That's going to be chaos because you actually have to pay attention to... You can't just be speedy on 18 or on 17. Put it in the water. That's one that you actually have to like pay attention to. I just hate that Divot Derby is on Pro-Am. I mean, I hate that all of this stuff is on Pro-Am because it's the straight swing. I have to look because I don't want to end up in the rough. Look how tiny those marks are. Look how tiny that swing path and contact is. Oh, you know what? Because I didn't put any skill points in. We're going to have to put those in. I put just the attribute points in, but the skill points make such a huge difference. It makes such a huge difference. But we just have to finish top 5. Top five's all we're looking for. So it's like, we don't have to win, we just have to be quick enough. Gonna wipe the competition with my spec jet ski? I don't know about that, man. Go back to Master or Pro, it sucks. Yeah, because even, like, I get why they did it that way, but just, like, not having the offset. Not having the offset is tough. This is actually a pretty full lobby. This is not good. That tree was in the way. That tree was in the way and I missed. Ay caramba. I'm just taking the default shot. I have no idea. Good thing it's all about speed. Good thing it is all about speed. We're hitting the perfects on this. Didn't aim enough for the win though. Oh, I don't even have the spinner. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. I am default. I am default everything. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I can't get knocked out now. I can't get knocked out early. I'm realizing that I didn't put anything into this. I did not put anything into this character. Which is like, for the stats we can deal with, but I need the forgiveness on my tee shot, my approach shot. I need to put on, like, spinner. I need to spend the skill points that I do have, at least on the basics. Alright, I think driver's too long here. Got a club down. I just don't want to risk putting myself into the heavy stuff. Decent line. Oh no, we got spin. Nice. Alright, much cleaner hole. Much, much cleaner hole. PGA racing sounds fun, I guess, Doctor. It's fun when you're playing with, like, like, when you have, like, a lobby of people that you know. It can definitely be a good time. It would definitely help, too, if the swing difficulty was a little harder and I was on a better build. Alright, this isn't exactly going to be easy. Oop. I wanted to make sure that I could just get on the green and get putting. I underswung it. Whew. Barely squeezing in here. That's not good. What's going on, Stevie? You just unlocked the green reading skill? You think you prefer how it was without it? You don't like having more detailed green grids? What's going on, trying to cook? Hole in one? I'll take any hole in one I can get. If we could get another hole in one in this game, I would be very pleased with that. Would be pretty cool to get one in like a competitive mode, like where other people are playing at the same time. Oh no, I'm letting my swing get leaky. Get left. Don't put me in the heavy. Okay, I can take that. We can play like a little chipper here. Alright, 7 slots to go. We gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. We just gotta get to top 5. That's all I care about. We don't have to win. Obviously, I'll take a dub, but we just need top 5. We're in top 8. You have a golf tournament in real life this Sunday? You've been hurt for 6 months? Oh no. And haven't been able to play? That is definitely not a good combo. That is definitely not a good combo. Best of luck. Hopefully you can find a way to manage. Oh, that could be a great partial shot. Get in there. First one in the hole. Take your anger out after shooting 120 on this game. Yeah, this game can hurt. Fortunately, I'm better in this game than I am in real life, but I'm also like a 26, 27 handicap at the moment, so it's not like I'm good in real life. Gives me a little bit of cushion. All right, I think we just need to make it through this round and we'll be top 5. We're doing pretty well considering we have like the tiniest windows. No upgrades on the swing. Oh, I got scared because that was getting real leaky. That was getting real leaky. Or at least it looked that way because it started so far out to the side. Take it. We'll take it. First to hole out on the last 2. Eagle putt gets us in there. Alright, so that's one top 5. We just gotta, now we just finish it out and see how well we can do. And then we gotta go back and upgrade our Powerhouse before we jump into the next match. Aggro line. Aggro line to the front pin on. Oh man, that's a nasty way to go at it. I looked at the win, I looked at the number and said, okay, we can do that. Alright, top 2, 1v1 me, DJ. I'm on a semi-base character. Wind's out to the right, so we can just send it. If it was wind to the left, I'd have to reconsider, but I'm a-okay with that. What I'm saying is I'm cheating? What? How is that what I'm saying at all? I underswung it and leaked it. We'll be on the green. We just won't be right up next to the hole. Alright, uphill a little bit here. He's gonna get in, because I didn't give it enough legs. GG's. GG's. I was slow to line up the putt. Almost, but that's 1 of 2 rounds with the Powerhouse, and yeah, there we go. 5th round of casual matchmaking. We'll take that. Clubhouse pass. We got 24 VC because 8 holes. I guess we would have gotten 27 if we finished this hole. Like if we won. All right, I need to go back to my player because I need to put I need to put skill points. Yeah, we were pretty rough jet ski, and then all of a sudden, so 125 points. We need to put on tee shot, accuracy boost. We need approach, shot, contact, and swing path. Should probably put it on pitch as well. Let's put it on putting. Putting's gonna get the everything treatment because rhythm is a weak spot for me there. Free tie spinner, which I actually think is kind of dumb that you have to apply it, but that's whatever. That's the choked. Let's put it on pitch because we want to actually get through. Oh, I need a 75. I need an 80 to get down to spinner. All right, well, that's fine. We're just gonna be a basic boy then, because we're 74 and I'm not putting points into the Powerhouse right now. If anything, we could put points into the Powerhouse to take it to 75. Let's do that. Let's take him to 75. We'll just put a point into there because that gives us a quest, which is the only reason I want to do that. Technically, that unlocks the runner, which we don't really need. It's kind of a waste of 20 points. It gets you 2 spinner. We're not putting in the points yet right now. I guess just in case we need a flop. Super flop. Really good to have. Let's see here. Or anything else we want to put in? We got 17 points. Bump and run. Lag putt, no. Doesn't like the tie spinner, but the updates on it are locked. You have to be 85 plus to upgrade it. No jet ski, so the upgrades are on the premium side of the Clubhouse Pass on later levels. So that is the one like pay to win feature in the game. Everybody gets it for free, but the upgrades are locked behind a paywall. So if you have the Clubhouse Pass, you'll get it. Like if you have the premium, it's just on later tiers of the Clubhouse Pass. That was your fear? Yeah. That's the only like true pay to win. Everything else is like you have to play a bunch, which don't get me wrong, like you should have to play the game. I think it's basically what I'm gathering. I don't think they're going to roll the changes back, and I think it's going to be you really have to play the career mode to get some of the VC bonuses and maybe play some of the things that give VC, and then really focus on dailies and weeklies as part of the like grind up for VC. Should have just brought the premium title, that's on you. Yeah, but like it shouldn't, I don't know. Shouldn't necessarily be that you need to feel that way, but it is what it is. You know what, let's get the Stinger. I'm not gonna be able to afford the upgrade to the Stinger, but this should be enough because right now we're just using the Powerhouse for this Divot Derby, so we gave it plenty of boosts for what we're doing. Taking the plunge and dial back to pro so you can actually grind the career mode. Yeah, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do for sure. You know, I'm playing Legend because apparently we can handle it. So like I'm getting extra XP and everything doing so, but I also want to push myself and get better, and you know, it kind of forces you to, and when you're not forgiven for the misses. All right, so what, we got 11 real players in this lobby. Yeah, the legend edition in this game compared to 2K23 is definitely way more value. Because the Legend Edition just had some like Tiger Woods cosmetics and a couple other things in 23. In this game, it came with the Clubhouse Pass, which was $30 upgrade from Deluxe to get the Clubhouse Pass for 5 seasons, which is $10 a season, so $50 if you buy them each individually, $40 if you buy the bundle, and you get it for $30 if you went to Legend. Plus, you got other things with it, and it has a pay-to-win part to it. So, like, this is a way more valuable Legend Edition. You might be in Zayden? Are you? Oh, get in here. So the season jet ski is about 3 months long, I believe. I think they said 12 weeks. So basically the first 5 seasons are going to take us through about a year of gameplay. 54, I guess we're just sending it. I don't really know. Pins, I closed the swing there. The pin's over to the right. Uh-oh. We're going to be splashing out. Not even the one playing and this is giving you anxiety, Doctor? Just too much going on. Oh, I was on a crooked lie. I didn't even pay attention to it. Because I forgot, that's the one like funky thing with Pro-Am is the swing bias isn't on, but the context bias is. So if you get a crooked lie, all of a sudden, even on the default Pro-Am, you go from straight up and down to like the big crooked lie, and I wasn't even thinking about it. You said you got in here, Zayden. Which one are you? I hate that I don't know the course well enough to know the fairway. So I'm slow off the tee because I don't know. I probably could have taken driver, but I didn't know what the fairway looked like. Pink? Okay. That lie played way more. Alright, I do not have pick. I do not have pick, so we're kind of up here and just getting it to roll and hopefully stop. That's not bad at all. I see pink. So are you Nerve Bag pink or Aiden pink? Got different shades of pink, I guess, with so many players. Yeah, they got a few different shades of the pink to like pinkish purple. You're Aiden? All right. So is it more Zayden than Zayden? Have I been saying it wrong this whole time and you've just been too nice to correct me? I hate butchering people's names. If I ever say anybody's name wrong, let me know. It's gonna be short, but let's get on the green and putt it, I guess. Maybe I should've tried to take a club up and stretch it. Uh-oh. It's low. 3 spots left. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Dang it. I think we got booted. Gosh darn. That tee shot. Oh, we were 6th. We were 6th. Dang. Alright, we gotta go again. We gotta go again. I think that's gonna give us the Powerhouse. Yeah, but we gotta do another one. So close. That stings. The problem was I left it short. Left it short. 300 VC. We got the dailies. What is Unleash the Beast? What was... I want to get at least 2 top 5s just so we have it like knocked out. What the heck was the Unleash the Beast quest? So I'm really upset with this. I gotta see this whole featured brand thing. Check out the featured tab of the Superstore. Whoops, I went to career. Check out the featured tab of the Superstore. But there's like a bunch of different stuff. That's why I don't understand. Like there's Nike. I didn't see somewhere that said like featured brand. We've got Nike. But we've also got Barstool. We've also got Callaway that's mixed in here. I don't know if that's just showing up early, because this refreshes in 2 hours, which is kind of funky that some of the stuff refreshes at 11 p.m. Eastern, but then you have a lot of stuff that refreshes at like noon Eastern. So I don't know why the shop is on like a desynced time schedule, because like the weekly here, 6 days, 13 hours, which is noon tomorrow, or actually no, 13 hours? That's 11 a.m. tomorrow, and this, I don't know, just weird. What's going on in the basket? Quest actually came out yesterday? Well, I mean, I don't have a physical quest for it, though. So is mine bugged? Because I didn't have a daily for it. Under the season tab? Yeah, I don't have it under the season tab. So somebody else was saying. I can check the completed, but I didn't think we had anything. My career, daily quest from today, weekly quest, daily quest, Adidas collection, 2K collection, 5 shoes, 5 pants, 10 shoes. Okay, so these are stacked. We've got 20 pants. 30 tops. Got 15 balls. Powerhouse from today. That's our sculptor. Birdies in a row. Difficulty ones. Getting started. That's just like a basic thing. Training, training, training. Do the Arnold Palmer quest to unlock it? That seems weird. Why would I have to do... Why would I have to beat the Arnold one first? Is what I want to know. I mean, it's not a particularly tough challenge. I mean, it should be, it's a daily though, that's the thing, so I kind of have to figure it out today. I also don't know if it has anything to do with like these still existing. Send a friend request, Aiden. What's going on, Mike? Someone said there's a challenge using a Cobra hybrid, but there are no clubs that you know of. There's a Cobra driver and a Cobra putter from the Cobra brand, like the Cobra sponsor in career mode. But yeah, I don't know of a hybrid. Once you completed the recommended, it unlocked more. All right, so before we hop into... Let's do this. Let's create a magician. Let's create a magician. This is my wife. I don't know what we want our characters to look like. There's so many options. This is our main guy. Here, we'll go with this. Magician. Anybody have any good magician names? We could do something with like Sean as like the Shin. Got Job Bluth. Annyeong. Alright, the only thing is we just need to make the character. I don't need to do anything with it right now. And then we'll go back to our main build. Illusions, Mike. There's always money in the banana stand. I don't think I actually ever finished that show. I watched the first bit of it though, like years ago. Alright, full golf spectrum. We got 50 VC. We got that. Alright, one more recommended quest to be had. Oh, that's funny. I think that my player... We quick switched back, and so it applied to our main character instead of the new magician build, which I don't think is correct. Alright, so we need to reach Evo of Emerald with any equipment, and we need to use a level up token. I think we can spend one of the level up tokens on our putter. I also don't know if our putter goes to Sapphire, if that'll count. Guy looking swagged out right now? Oh yeah, he's got that drip. Alright, let's try... Oh no, that's... Actually... I don't want to put the fitting on. So what do we have for the fittings by default here? We've got contact, rhythm, or no, what am I looking at here? It's contact, power, or wait. I'm just gonna use... Do we just want to use the three of them and upgrade it and see? Whatever. We have a bunch. Cool. Evolve a club for the first time. That counted for the emerald. Should also count for sapphire, I think. Spread the fittings around, or just pick one fitting and max out? What do you mean, jet ski? I think it depends on how your build is set up. So like my driver, I'm gonna put a bunch of power fittings on, but my other clubs, I'm gonna spread it around. Okay, so that's the recommended. Does that unlock anything for the rest of our stuff? I don't know. Right, yeah. It's that the Evo still works, but I just meant like, will upgrading to Sapphire back count for the Emerald upgrade, and it does. I think this was still at 8. So doing the recommended did not unlock anything in there, and everything else honestly looks the same. That's for 99. Emerald 6 times, Sapphire 6 times. Clubhouse Pass is a slow build, that's fine. We need to win a major, but that's from playing career mode. We need to play more with Technician. So maybe we'll take Technician into Divot Derby. We need to play ranked tours and make long putts, but that's like a season-long thing, so I'm not pushing it. And then Bay Hill. Okay. Gotta grind some ranked duos, Mike. Top 20. Oh, you're in the top 25 globally? Grinding that ranked out? Get in there. All right, let's change over to Technician, because maybe we can get some proximities. Do you guys like our names? This Greenskeeper I'm not sold on for a True Sim character. I just made it to make it. So our True Sim character, I don't know what build we're going to go with yet. I think he's going to be still Drew Sims. Drew Sims for True Sims. We got Guy Vizo, the Sculptor. We got Nick Tech, the Technician. Bernard House, the Powerhouse. And Joe Bluth, the Magician. So dumb. I'm so dumb. All right. We need another top 5. We need another top 5 in Divot Derby. Everybody's favorite game mode. The game mode that's fun with friends, but you can only queue up with 3 of your friends at most. Imagine if you could make a lobby of 20 and just... I know why they don't do it. Probably because they don't want... Well, actually, I don't know if it's because achievement with it. Like, you're not really... You could kind of boost coins for playing, but like, you only get VC for completed holes. And like, if you just wanted to boost 54 VC by completing 18 holes, like, you don't have to play it. It's not like it's a skins thing. Top of the rock, is that where we're at? 69 down, 23. We need a 57. I spent too much time on my club selection, but I'll probably land closer than most people. I missed it low. Still don't understand fittings? So Richard, the fittings are gonna be in there to balance your build out, right? So like, you put in your specs, right? Kind of like, these are the stats that I want across all of my clubs. And then you can put fittings on to further your attributes for specific clubs. So like, personally, I'm going to put more power on my driver and like 3-wood. And then my irons and wedges are gonna be more for boosting contact and swing path further. Doesn't show for you either, RJ? Yeah, that sucks, man. Not a fun bug. That was weird. My joystick was it wouldn't let me move right to left until I moved my left stick. Other people on Reddit complaining that it's gone, not just me. Okay. I mean, I figured if I'm having that issue, it's not an only me type of thing. But unfortunate, because it's 100 VC and a Devo tool. So it's effectively 800 VC, 850 VC worth of stuff that's missing. But yeah, so the yeah, you can have one fitting in each slot on the club. Each Evo tier that you take it up, that fitting is worth more in stats. So like core is +2, +3 when that is unlocked on Emerald, +4 on Sapphire. And then I think you have 5 slots on your main clubs, and you have 4 slots on your putter. I guess we'll just send it because we can definitely pitch it or chip it from wherever we come up. Came out yesterday and expired too soon. Oh, so like the banner is up now. It released too early. I gotcha. It released and expired like a day ahead of schedule, but the banner is up at the proper time, and so if we didn't wear the Nike stuff yesterday, which we didn't, we're not gonna get it. Got it? Automatically show up on all the wedges. I believe that it's for full sets, Richard, so I know that's a complaint that people have, is that you can't do it for individual clubs. It's for sets of clubs. So like if you wanted to be specific with your 60-degree wedge and your 56-degree, yeah, pitching wedge is part of the iron set. It's like basically like a 10 iron. You have to like use a different set for each. This is such a long hole. You can tell that a lot of people, I mean, I guess this is our technician build, but you can tell that a lot of people play technician just by the distance that they hit. Especially when we play our sculptor. And I haven't even put the extra stats on, but people have gone like fully into forgiveness, which I do understand. I think you definitely need forgiveness stats. Divot Derby, Lucas. I gotta finish in the top 5 10 times this week for one of my weeklies. So gotta grind it out, man. Trying to get a couple of the top 5s done today. I finished second and then finished 6th. But the second place was actually on a Powerhouse with, I didn't put any skill points into it like an idiot, and so I only had the basic shots with no forgiveness. 150 VC. Weeklies are 150, dailies are 50. I don't know where this goes, but we kind of have to take it. I put it out towards the bunker because I couldn't see it from the tee box. We'll be fine. That should count for one of the technician proximities. Because that's just on the season, right? Like, I think that's just a seasonal clubhouse pass thing. I just would like to knock it out because, you know, it gives you the clubhouse pass XP, and it's something that we can definitely do. Yeah, Lucas, I don't know. I figure if it's 150, we should do it. Because, like, to be fair, you do get You do get VC for playing it. It's not the best, but I didn't know that bunker was there. Don't think I would have taken that line otherwise. Come on, crowback. Get up there. Wow. I saw the tiny bit of break, but quite a bit. Going into solos to get ranked matches trophy done, and that mode is so cooked. Ran to back-to-back players who hit every shot to 15 feet or less and made every putt. Oh no. You're up playing with the good players now? Yeah, my problem is my putting. My putting is definitely the thing that'll let me down the most, I think. 72, 24 off, 197 headwind, so we need. Try and punch this one through. I didn't want to go up a club. I had too much of a gap. Ah, that was good call, just out to the right. This game mode makes me do my math so quick. Ooh. Just taking the last spot. Crap luck, you think? Your rating is below 400, you're just getting matched up with all the good players. Yeah, we haven't done too much in solos. I mean, I guess I've only played one match more in solos. Or one match more in duos compared to solos. I think we're like 6-0 and 6-1. Something like that. I hit the open contact because I got real scared all of a sudden when I saw where the pin was in the bunkers. I didn't want to end up shortening it. Turn, 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 turn. Left it outside. We're close enough though that, yeah, we're gonna be able to be faster. All right, we made it to the final round again. We got a 1v1 reads. I don't know how we'll do. I really don't. Speed is always such a tough thing for me. This is par 5. 550 uphill it has to be. Ooh. Ah, they made it onto the... Did they stinger? They would have been able to change their shot pretty quick if that's the case, though. Oh, they're landing it so close and so fast. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Swiped. Derby dub, I'm the fastest. Derby dub, I'm the fastest golfer. Whew. Feels good, man. Feels good. Now just imagine if you put this on pro. Added a little bit of difficulty to it. I don't know how much people would... Yeah, I wonder... This is going to be an active game mode solely because of quests. Which is obviously like a smart way to keep lobbies full and incentivize people to play things that they normally wouldn't, even if they're on difficulty settings you don't care about. Alright, so that's enough Divot Derby for now. We'll use Divot Derby as a way to like change characters and do some of the random daily quests and stuff so that we don't have to take them out into regular tournaments. Titleist putter, that's going to be easy. Yeah, we got to do that 8 more times. 3 daily quests. We got all of them done today. Good, good. The Titleist will be easy peasy. Let's switch back to our main build and take a look at where we're at in my career relative to Bay Hill, because that's going to be coming up. But we're probably a few tournaments out. It's not that we're not going to get to it this season. We definitely are, but we are certainly a few tournaments out from it. I think we've got TPC Scottsdale is like the next one that we've got to deal with. And then beyond that, whoops, schedule's at the bottom here. Yeah, because it's after the player, or no, is it after the players? Before? Before the players. So we got 5 weeks out to Arnold Palmer. Waste Management, and then we got Genesis, Jalisco, Northern Shore. I kind of want to skip these two because we've played them so much on the like opening ranked tour week. I just don't really want to play Playa Sauna and Amerigo Grove again. So yeah, we'll get to that soon, and then we get into then we start getting into fun stuff. Players. Then we start getting into major season. Yoho River Golf Course is the Renaissance Championship, and Calamity Bay is the alt. It is fun seeing some of the custom courses that we're familiar with. All right. So yeah, let me know. Should we career mode? Do you guys want to see? Should we do a ranked tour? Should we try some True Sim? Should we play some ranked? Let me know what you guys want to see. We gotta take a quick break. Twitch has got to get its ads in, and so I don't want anybody to miss anything. I hate having it happen mid-conversation to myself. So we take a break here. This is the time that's perfect for everybody to go grab a drink, stretch their legs, go to the bathroom, do what you got to do. And then we'll be back in 3 minutes. I appreciate y'all. If you're enjoying, follow, like, subscribe. Those are great ways to help the channel out if you feel so inclined. All right, BRB, see you in 3 minutes.
It's raining.
Ads. All right. You haven't done the ranked daily tours? What even are the ranked tour stuff? Because I think we have ranked tour rounds that we need to complete for quests. It's not challenge, right? Let's make the cut. That's scoring related. Scoring related. Not my career. Is it just milestone stuff? I think it is milestone. Yeah, we need to finish 5 rounds on ranked tours. Obviously, you're buying into it, so it's going to cost us another 150. I don't know if we want to start the weekly stuff. That means we've got to grind out 4 rounds in the next couple days here. So, Mad Golfer, if it's not showing up in your quest like mine, then it's bugged out and you're not going to be able to do it. If it is in the quest, then it should tell you what brand you need to wear. But apparently, supposedly, this was also bugged out in a way that it's expired already for the quests. So I don't know if it's working properly for people. Like, I don't know if we just missed it and it's already expired. They've been having some buggy quests. Which is most unfortunate. Speaking of which, I need to fix my character's outfits because I put the Nike on to try and see if it would work and it didn't. Out of ideas around for ranked duos? Yeah, I want to see what's what. So they've got the weekly. The weekly's at Arnold Palmer, Albarcia Sands. Oh. They lowered the weekly entry fee to, it's 50 for the alternate event? Is that a bug? Because that's most bang for the buck. Ends in 4 days. It's Wednesday, so this runs through the like main week and resets on a different day. Should do that because that's the cheapest way to get to the 400. 50 buy-in, 1 event completed, so we get us 425. Then we need 5 season points. I don't exactly know what season points are. I don't quite know how that one works. I think it's just if we start this one, we're gonna have to do... Yeah, we can do like 2 rounds tonight, 2 rounds tomorrow. So Zayden, you can hop in if you want to do the weekly master. I think I'm gonna skip over the daily because I think it's gonna be more efficient to do the weekly since it's the alternate event is a 50 VC buy. And then if we have some time afterwards, Lucas, we can run a couple duos. What's going on, Kazer? Likes and subscribe? I love to hear that, dude. Thank you so much. So yeah, we're gonna go... I think we're gonna do we'll do the alt event for the weekly. Finish the weekly Master and Pro already? Mans is a grinder. Mans is a grinder. It's just, it's too efficient to pass up. 50 VC for the weekly. As opposed to 50 VC for the daily. I gotta take advantage. Alright, let's fix the outfit though. Disable. Right now we just rock the 1. And the Nike stuff didn't work. Actually, I guess for my player, do we want to put anything in? We've got 78 points. I just don't know. Choked approach and the tee shot we could put. I don't have the punch upgraded, but we never used that. Let's just like try and math this out, because it's gonna go to 500 max, so we're gonna have 128, 12, 16, 20, 32, 36, 40, 64, 72, 80, 96. $108, $112, $128, $132, $144, $148. We're not going to be able to get as much. We're going to have to make some cuts. We're going to have to make some cuts on a finalized build. I don't think we're going to be able to fully stack out the green reader. I don't know where we're going to want to make our cuts at. I think the choke tee shot is going to be an easy one to cut. That's only like 28 points. But I feel like we're going to really want to have that green reader, right? Texas wedge doesn't matter, I don't think. I think green reader would be a nice one to have. Knockdown is super situational, and so I'm wondering if that's a useful 48 points or not that we could go elsewhere with. But I should probably put this in, because off the deck, I think, is one that we want to have in our arsenal. So let's go. That's sometimes if you click in too fast, it like resets you to the top. All right, we'll see. We'll see. We'll probably have to respec by the end of making the build, but we got 25 points to spend. We're at level 90. Putt weight seems to be pretty fine. I don't know. Maybe we'll want to put more points into it. I guess we'd have to put points into it via our putter fittings. So we can get up to a 97. We gotta spend 4k VC to get that. You respect for the 4th time today of polling points? 2k VC just spent like that? That feels a little wasteful. I mean, you gotta do some testing, right? You did a 3 character to play seamless. You did it the proper way and spam similar face and ended up making Severus Snape. 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 Severus Snape. Do we want to go 98 shaping? I guess that's kind of the question on this build, like, how much recovery versus shaping? I kind of want to test it, because that's like a crazy amount that we could get. And then your irons are just freaking set. I mean, we could pump this up too into the 80s, but like, how much of a difference do these make? Recovery's useless? Yeah, I don't know if you go all the way. You really just get to the stream for Harry Potter Puppet Pals? You did map. Dumbledore. What's going on, man? Snape. Snape. Severus Snape. Dumbledore. Ron Weasley. Yeah, I think we'll wait until... Because right now we're between just like the rhythm and the shaping. I could drop I could drop all the VC I wanted here. Also, it's crazy that you spend 20 points to go up 2 overall. You like Legend Swing a lot? That's what we've been playing. That's what we've been playing. Yeah, so I think I'll wait until it's level 100 and then we'll spec it out the rest of the way. I think I'm leaning into just like heavy shaper and not as much on recovery. I kind of regret having, we'll probably when we do a respec put 60, 99. All right, let's go start the weekly here. Should be able to get in 2 rounds of it. Depending on timing, maybe we'll do like 1 round of it and then, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see timing wise like how we fit rounds in, but let's play the weekly alternate event. Plat event this week is fun. I heard that there's a bug. These are always default, right? Yeah. Okay. I heard that there's a bug that if you just keep continuing rounds, I don't know if it's just within societies or if ranked tours works the same way, but it'll like carry over stuff. So there were people that were getting the round 2 very high wins every single time, which does not sound like a good time. But I haven't played any of the TGC stuff. I'm kind of waiting, I feel like, until they settle. Settle on conditions, or not conditions, but like settle on settings. So I'm playing on Legend. I have some of the stuff turned on that maybe they'll turn off, but I think generally speaking we'll be fine. I pulled it. It's tough, but I do appreciate that the pull actually like matters, you know? Like distance-wise, it's not just... I'm gonna miss it low. Need to put a little bit more pace on it, I guess. Close. Close. Qualified for TGC Tours? So, I mean, the qualification hasn't happened yet for this game. But we've been a Platinum Tour player since 2020. It's going on 13-9. What overall should you be if you're at level 70? I don't know how that maths out. Level 70 character, your max overall. What, they start at like 65? Like 100 points to put in. You're probably at 70, probably in the upper 80s? I think. Upper 80s, low 90s? Because the scaling's not linear. You like that? Doubt you will, but really hope you don't qualify in Plat. I'm genuinely curious because, like, obviously people are playing really well, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see when all is settled, like, where everybody's at. Because I don't, you know, I know there are some really good players, but I don't know what the whole of it looks like. I actually want to play this to like land it pin high and then try and spin it a little. Maybe a little left, it looks like. Okay, a little bit of bite. What's going on, Korea Top? How are you doing? Bizquick, what's up? I started career mode on Legend because I'm a bit brain damaged. Oh, come on, man. Can't be missing putts. That's why we're not going to qualify in Plat. True Sim should be Legend. I think it'll end up being Master. Just because True Sim, there aren't... I don't know. I think the way that's going to shape out is going to be Master. I don't think they're going to pull the trigger on Legend. But it would play fun on Legend for sure. You want to try out TGC Tours this year? Not sure how it works. So, if you go to the TGC Tours website, I don't know if it's working now because they're in a transition period, but keep an eye on it. You can sign up, you set up your platform, right, so that you can try and get into qualification. Basically, what will happen? We're gonna be short-sighted here. What will happen is in a few weeks here, there will be like an overall qualification event where everybody's tour cards from previous games will be reset, and we will all try and qualify. So depending on how you finish in that event, you will get placed into a tour. So effectively there are... that actually got out cleaner than I thought. Effectively there are 15 tours. There are 3 Pro Tours, Platinum Tour, Elite Tour, Kinetic Tour, and then there's the Challenge Circuit, which has CC A through L. Based on how you finish in the qualifying event, you'll get placed into one of those tours. Each one of the 4 categories will play a different tournament each week, so there are 4 societies that it runs through. If you finish in like the top 15%, you can earn promotion marks. If you finish in the bottom like 20%, you'll earn demotion marks. And you can move your way up and down through the flights, through weekly tournaments. There's a world ranking system, all that sort of fun stuff. I don't love this shot, to be honest. I pulled it, but like, you're always kind of playing with fire. I didn't think I was going to be playing with that much fire. This is not ideal. That'll work. That'll work. It's the putting that's going to kill me, I think, on most of these holes. What's going on, Private? Add the Masters in 2K26 like they did in PGA Tour. So, I don't know if the 2K series will ever get the Masters. If they do, they have to wait for whatever rights that EA has, because I think EA has exclusive rights, and I don't know if they'll ever give it to 2K. EA has a history with Augusta from prior Tiger Woods games, but these are not Tiger Woods games. These are a different developer, so there's really no guarantee of anything. So we can only hope. But there are plenty of great custom courses, and that's a huge thing in this game. Like, it's great to play the Masters, but ultimately, you can only play the Masters so much before you get a little bit tired of it. Gotta miss it low. Come on, man. Yeah, putter is gonna kill me because I've never been able to read putts. Other than buying it, Quest and Career Mode are probably the best way to acquire it for now. Yeah, that's the best way to get VC right now. You wouldn't get placed at all? Like, is the competition that hard? I don't know if there's anybody that doesn't make it through qualifying at the start, to be honest. I'm gonna actually lay this back because I don't want to leave myself in a weird spot. If you don't make it, there is a qualifying tournament every week that's held in the challenge circuit. So if you don't make it, you're able to just keep trying to qualify again. This is a little bit high up because the spinner is going to be low and take a really big kick. pitch isn't gonna stop. Choked approach only goes back to 95. Okay, so I screwed myself. I screwed myself immensely. Make this higher and spinnier. Push the open face. At least I caught it on the ridge, so it still funnels down here. But that was a tight shot. Come on, please tell me I got it left enough. Jeez, I'm still hanging on to the right side. I hit too many perfects? I would argue I don't hit enough. I know how fast the winds are, MLB. So the wind, that meter up top, the blue section is the wind speed. So if you pay attention when you have it showing, you'll be able to kind of start correlating the two. So I've just played enough that I know kind of where on the meter the different wind speeds are. Putting practice doesn't count for the daily. Tried that. I think it used to, and I think they patched it because I feel like somebody had told me at one point that it did count. All right, we're gonna go choked approach. Choked approach. Saw it off a little bit. It's gonna run. It's gonna run, but there's not much I can do about that. Ooh, it landed in the rough. Beautiful. The rough actually just completely killed it. A little bit more. It's got to start out to the right. So I can just take that fall line. Oh. Put a little bit too much pace into it. We'll take the tap in birdie though. Yeah, what's going on, Zim? Welcome back. How have you been, dude? Played the first round of the test event this morning, shot 6 under. Never played with no feedback, so it's definitely challenging. That's... If you're shooting 6 under in rounds, you'll be fine. You'll be just fine. You have to recognize that the tours cover a large range of people. People were qualifying with like even to over par scores in 23. So I think you'll be just fine if that's what you're shooting. Balls below the feet. Trying to get a little draw so that it hits this ridge and kicks to the right down to the hole. Ha ha ha, man. So close. Oh, so close. I'm doing well, Zim, thank you. I'm doing well. Just enjoying the new game, having a blast with it. It's been a lot of fun. 192, 195. Wind is definitely playing longer. Let's call it like 198. That's 5 yards. For the 6-iron to bounce and roll out. I gotta take off a little bit though. I pushed it. I think push is better than pull in this scenario. Just the way this feeds. Very nice. Get in there. What's going on, Blair? Difficulty are we playing? So we're playing the weekly Master Alt tournament for ranked tours right now. We've been playing Legend Career, which is the legend that I've been playing has been Legend Swing with like a lot of the master settings. I haven't been doing like anything crazy on the legend side as far as some of the other difficulty settings. But we're a 94 overall sculptor at the moment. We've got a bunch of points. I think we're like level 90. I just haven't put in like 25 AP points to take us up to 97 right now. Do we choked approach? A little bit uphill lie. I'm gonna bump it out just a little bit. But I kind of want to test this. Balls below the feet, wind, little baby draw up the hill. Started somewhere in here. Underswung it, but I like the line. See what the spin looks like. Big hop, and that sits. I like it. I like that. I play wired on PS5, Blair. I don't trust wireless. I do not trust wireless for the life of me. Bluetooth cannot be trusted with consistency. I try to take all variables out if I can. Okay, so this is gonna be a big draw. We're drawing, it's above the feet, even though there's a tailwind. Uphill, wind. On a wedge, that's tight window to fair here. Yeah, I think this will be good. Oh man, dropping darts. Dropping some darts. Can only use manufacturer controllers to a third party. Yes and no. So they recommend the manufactured stuff. Third party controllers have gotten better. So there are some third party controllers that technically like pass the validation. Yeah, and don't cause any issues. But you have to be wary of that. Right? So I think some of them are good. I don't know what the full list is. It's like pretty much you're going to be safe if you use a stock controller. But there are some of the like, was it Power 1 and like some of those ones, some stuff that just is like really cheap that ends up not being great. I'm gonna keep trying these choked approach shots. Just to test them out. Just to test them out. Mostly because we have them, I think it probably makes things a little bit easier. You have a G7? Yeah, so they don't list out the individual ones. It's kind of via testing. And if you're ever concerned in the future, like that one is like a known good, or at least hasn't been an issue thus far. But if you ever have like a concern about your controller, you can always go ahead and, whoops, that's the wrong button. Play one of the tours that you're not in. You can always play one of the tours that you're not in and ask them to, or like during the test event, you know, play one of the test ones and have them pull your controller stuff. They'll be able to tell you if it flags anything. Oh, that pitching wedge, the pitching wedge always bites a bit more than I think it's going to, and it's throwing me off. Okay, finally starting to get some shots in close and make some putts. 8 birdies in a row. Yeah, I play with a regular. I play with a regular DualSense. I just have the controller that my PlayStation came with. Curious if they have an Xbox variant. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's any Xbox style ones that work. That are like TGC legal. Yeah, you're always kind of playing with a little bit of dangerous territory there. Just in case it doesn't work. Alright, this is probably gonna roll through, right? But I don't know really how to sit this one down, so we're just gonna try and play the draw. That got too far to the left. That actually came up a lot shorter than I thought it would. I played the choked approach because I didn't think we'd be able to get it close and sit it down, but we just got to go 2-putt for the bird. I mean, if we can long range eagle this, that would be pretty sweet. I pushed it. Oh, it's decent though. Yes, it's decent. What's going on, folk? Is there a way to change the putting meter like the old one? No, this is the meter. There is no like line option at the bottom if that's what you're looking for. I'm gonna lay this. Actually, no, it's. I was gonna lay it back, but we actually have room to play a spinner if we need to. It's actually plenty of room to play a pitch shot too. Yo, Sass man, we doing good, man. How are you? Oh, this is even better. 3 yards off for the choked approach. Does that just like sit more? Like, I guess I don't. Because I still have to partial this, so like I don't quite know. I don't quite know what we're doing here. I mean, we're playing nice shots, but I'm really gonna need the like test environment with none of the variables to see how these things differ. All right, there we go. 10 straight birdies on an official course, done. Top controllers on Xbox or G7 and V2, not sure what brand. I think the V2 is what, Wolverine, Razer Wolverine V2, right? 9-iron's gonna be still kind of checky. And knockdown. I'm not gonna hit a 5-iron knockdown. Like, we're just gonna, if anything, on a shot like this. They're saying that's 5 yards. There's no way the boxes are that big. There's no way the box is that big. That's got to be like a barely 173, and the 168 has to be barely not 169. So we'll play it. That's like 3 yards at best. And the wind is gonna take it back a little bit of downhill. We're gonna punch this 8-iron through a little bit. Oh, the wind is freaking out. Nice. Nice. Downhill. Baby draw. It works a little right to left. Oh, I left it open. Rip. Yeah, but I would love, Guy, I would have rather missed that closed. I would have rather missed this one closed. Come on, keep turning. No! The lip outs are the worst in this game. The lip outs are the worst in this game. They're so relevant. Which, like, is good because it's more realistic. But man, does it hurt. Man, does it hurt. All right, gotta cut the corner. Gotta cut the corner for the par 5. Try and give ourselves a chance. .236 yards. You've got wind in. You gotta play the draw here. Which, like, fortunately, we're already on the draw. Ball's below the feet quite substantially. I'm not playing a punch shot. Am I really gonna have to... Because the hybrid's... I guess with the wind changing... Yeah, I just don't have the draw to curl it into that corner as much as you need to. Nor does that have the sit. Yeah, that's a tough par 5 pin. Okay, we gotta go Pacey up the hill. We gotta go Kevin Pacey up the hill. Maybe that's what... Oh, not 9.4% overpower. I slammed the stick down. Holy cow. Whoops. How does one do this shot? Alright. Alright. Well, 13 under for the first round. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. See a nice amount of stack perfects. Any tips on staying consistent? So my biggest tip, Blair, or like, not biggest tip, but my general philosophy, try and treat your shot like real golf. Have a routine that you set yourself up with. So like for me, like you just sit the same way in your chair, right? Same posture, same grip on the controller, and then find the feel that gives you the reel. You know, it's very easy to say, oh, well, I got to swing left to right or right to left. Well, I hold my controller at a diagonal, so my swing feels like I'm really pulling in. Like I have like a feel on my thumb where I feel like I'm going, but I finish more straight is the feel. Obviously, I'm swinging left to right, but like you have to just kind of generate that for yourself and find what you can do consistently. So try fade, try draw bias, you know, play with the two, see what you can be consistent with, and then just find that correction stat or find the shaping that gets you to your most consistent point, and as much as you can try and play that. Obviously, you can get out of sequence, you know, you can get in a lie that you can't save it, and then you've got to kind of try and figure from there. But if you can, you know, manipulate the variables 90% of the time to be where your consistent is, then you can, you know, start taking away or like limiting your deviations and everything. All right, we're just gonna hop right into round 2. We're probably gonna have to take like a whole 9, like take our ad break at the turn in like a worst case scenario here, but that's okay. Yeah, no problem, Blair. Like that's what's worked for me. I think different things are gonna work for different people, but that's what I have found. And then on top of that, like the first thing you should do when you make any character is put skill points into contact and swing path for your approach and your tee shot, because those give you the most forgiveness. You know, from there it's obviously like learning the physics, you know, behind the game, but if you can get the swinging consistent, then the physics feel consistent, and you can really start to kind of dial into things. Don't know how you shoot 13 under on Master. You struggle to go 10 under on Pro. Well, I guess what do you struggle with, Zayden? Because like you also have to understand that I've played in TGC world, which I consider to be the best of the best. Like I've been a top 20, top 40 player for 4 years, over 4 years now. So there's a lot of golf knowledge that goes into it, and then the repetition and consistency is just the other piece to the puzzle. Like, there's a lot of physics and stuff that are the same in this game because it's golf. You know, and it's the same makers, so you're going to have a lot of similarities. The rest of it is just, okay, we have a new swing mechanic, and once you kind of dial the new swing mechanic in, that's going to make a lot of things easier for you. No, too much pace. Man. Okay, fine. I still haven't figured out the default pace off the green, because fairway and fringe have always been stickier in other games. I still haven't figured out quite how much power adjustment you need here. What's going on, Bags? Reps equals consistency? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And, like, people play different ways, right? So some people are the full feel. I am very much so, like, a methodical approach. So, like, when you see me setting stuff up, I'm doing math. Math on every shot. Which is why my distance control tends to be pretty good compared to most. And then just like the more you see greens, the better your putts will get. I mean, you would think that mine would be better than they are, but that's besides the point. Yeah, the more you play it, the more you repeat that feel. So you start to know, okay, this is where my swing path is. This is what my swing feels like. Then you can stop focusing on that, and then you can start focusing on the flow of it and having your rhythm be better, and like everything kind of compounds. You know, the less variables you have to worry about, the easier your life gets, essentially. Try and hit this 3-wood into the front slope. It's a little too high. That's tough. That's tough because you're trying to hit it into the front slope to take it out, but you don't want to hit it so short that you don't make it on the green. So like this is definitely a good scenario for us. I slammed that. The power was not as bad as I thought. Get in there. Is that an eagle? It is an eagle. Put your thumb in the same spot, arms in the same spot, right? And I have, the way that I hold my controller, I have two grips. Or not two grips, I have two feels. I have a putting, chipping, like I have a straight shot feel. I guess I have three feels. My flop feel is not good. That's my third feel, is the flop shot. But I have my standard feel for all my tee and approach shots. I have my straight swing. And then I have, you know, I have like an entirely different grip and hand position. I have the same hand position for everything but the flop shot. Flop shot, I have to like turn everything. What's going on, Jay Swank? How'd you rate the shot? Buying apparel and gear? Definitely not great bang for your buck at the moment, unless that's something that you're really into. Right now, the golfer leveling, I think, is the biggest thing. So unless you're putting some cold hard cash into the game, I don't think most people are spending a lot on apparel these days. Wow, that, I don't know if that's because that landed on the fairway, but that kicked forward quite a bit. Minus 2% power. Yeah, I hesitated at the top of that swing. I'm a left stick swinger, Blair. So you're inconsistent with rhythm and you play rather fast, don't plan your shots as well as you should. I would say start with the shot planning. Because for me at least, like, it's kind of a, you need both. You need both to be great, but, you know, you could have the best swing, but if you're not aimed in the right spot, it doesn't matter. So that's kind of where I start, is like, okay, this is how you approach shots. So like I can walk you through like how I approach it, right? So this is a few miles an hour wind. It's 4 feet uphill. So we're gonna lose a yard on the carry, but we're gonna gain diagonal small wind here, maybe like 3. So we're net like 2 yards positive. That's gonna put this 6-iron to 194 on the carry, and then leave us with 12 yards of bounce and rollout and slightly down a hill. So I'm gonna shave a few yards off of it. Wind is feeding it a little bit left to right. Ball's below my feet. So ball below the feet, it's going to kick out to the side. Wind's going to keep it going that way. And then it's shot execution, right? And then you just kind of watch your work unfold. And hope that you got all your reads right. And so like here, I thought that the downhill and the wind was going to maybe take me just a little bit further. So we come up short, but now we're 8 feet for a putt. Right? And as you get better, you learn, you know, where those numbers and those feels are quite a bit better. Leroy Jenkins, thank you very much for the follow. You pinch with putting, chipping, and flat thumb drives and fairway shots? Yeah, I'm flat thumb everything. Bags, thank you for the follow as well. Better than EA's version? 100%. This game doesn't have random RNG baked into it. Yes, it doesn't have Augusta. Maybe you could say EA's graphics are slightly nicer in some things, but I think this blows it out of the water. 1 yard for every 3 feet. Yeah, so elevation is just straight yardage. Winds start to get a little bit funky because tailwinds kind of play like 1-to-1 up to like 12 miles an hour, or at least that's how it was in 23. Headwinds, dead headwinds are kind of close to like 1.5, but like on the higher winds it could be more. So you have to like start to learn those things, but elevation is an easy one to take out. Every yard of elevation change, you know, if it's uphill, it's going to play like it's, you know, a yard shorter for every 3 feet. And if it's downhill, it's going to play like a yard more. So that's why I always love on, whether it's ranked tours or whether it's ranked matchmaking, I love whenever you play against me because that's always big elevation change with wind. That's always a real big test. I love like the one par 3 on Spyglass. I've played a couple times on ranked already. And it's like 75 feet downhill. If you play with the tailwind, like people, you can see people send it because they don't realize 72 feet downhill plays 24 yards shorter than if you get a tailwind plus tailwind down a hill, right? If it's down a hill, the headwind or tailwind is going to play more. If it's uphill, it's going to play less. People get that stuff completely wrong. And so that's where you can really start to shine with your knowledge. I'm going to actually lay this one back because I want a fuller shot here. A pin like this, I want spin, and I don't really like the spinner for this, but I do like, so like this is 8 feet up, so like I want to play it like maybe 3 yards past the hole, and then the wind is playing in just a touch. I'm going to play it a little bit further back because this has natural spin. We're also on an uphill lie, just ever so slightly, so it's going to have a little bit more natural backspin on it, and then you're just riding the wind out. Now this is where I struggle. I'm not so great at the side-to-side winds. Underswung it, and as you can see here, like exactly like I said, our distance control is great. We're a little bit behind the hole. It rolled back a little bit, but we don't have the wind read right. That's paid. That's played. Played Spyglass last summer in real life on real track. Toughest greens you've ever played. Yeah, that course seems brutal. And myself as a 26 handicap, I would not be having a good time. That's why people are like, oh, what IRL courses would you love to play? I'm like, I'm not good enough to be playing any of the PGA courses. They'd be cool to be at, but like, I'm not going to have a fun time out on the course. I'm going to have an awful time trying to deal with it. I'm actually going to play choked approach here, downhill, downwind. And just kind of let it hit and try and use, it's got natural draw on it. Wind. Yeah, I'm going to play straight at it and try and let, oh, I played it open, but try and let the rough take a lot of force out of this. Because the rough seems to be pretty soft. Hey, Jay Swang, thank you for the follow. Wind's a lot stronger in 25. I feel the same way. I don't think that you're hallucinating there, Blair. Wind definitely feels stronger. Like even on like medium. Oh, nice putt. Even on like the more medium winds, like the 8 to 10s, it's definitely playing closer to like 1.5 times in the face. Yes, sir. Whose emote is that? Because I yes, sir. That's your emote. Nice. I'm definitely a yes, sir. All right, balls below the feet here. Ooh. See, we're going to play short because we're drawing back, or we're trying to draw back into this, but I think the lie is going to eat that up, and we're going to kind of start out to the right and then hang right. And then I just need to shave a little bit off on this 7. It might take us deep. Oh, I pushed it. I'm not correcting my swing. I'm getting more and more to the right. So now we're just riding the headwind. What's going on, Demise? Alright, let's take our chip shot out of the rough, a little short, 24 yards. I think we can run it. I guess like one club too much. That had a little bit more bounce in it. Good putt to clean it up, though. All right, still a solid 7 under going out. We will absolutely take that. What are you saying? Demise, per Mach Kachada, wind against you is 1.4 to 1.5 miles per hour above 100 yards and like 1.16 or so below 100. Yeah, I think I'd be curious. Because at least in 23, I don't know exactly what he did for his testing, so I'm not trying to dispute it. I'm just going off of what 23 was. 120 in 23, it was like a scale, so like low and medium winds played like 1.2 mile an hour headwinds. High winds was like 1.4 to 1.5, and then very high winds were like 1.6 upwards of like 1.8. multiplier. Like headwinds on very highs were brutal. You'd have like an 18 mile an hour wind that was playing like 32 or something in the face. Z, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. So I'm curious if there are ranges. I don't know if like 1.4 to 1.5 is an average, or if if things have averaged out. Because I was actually looking into it. When you have wind force categorizations, I think when you're talking like gale winds and wind categorization, the Beaufort numbers. So I think they actually like followed these pretty close for low, medium, high, very high winds, because light air is 1 to 3, gentle breezes 4 to 7. light breeze was 4 to 7, gentle breeze 8 to 12, moderate breeze 13 to 18, fresh breeze 19 to 24, strong breeze 25 to 31. The wind scale caps out at 30. I feel like very high was the 2 breezes, and then I feel like the low winds was light air, medium was some crossover of light to gentle, and high was gentle to moderate. And I feel like at each tier of them they like turned up a multiplier, so I don't know if they've made any adjustments on that. Private, we are playing Albarsha Resort, the Sands course. For feet and inches shown, they're Canadian developers, Darren. We don't get inches. The only way you get higher accuracy on the greens and not have the feet rounding is if you play in metric and you get it to have centimeters. So that's been a thing historically with them, and the fun thing was in 21 and 23, I don't know what grid size it is for this, but the grid boxes have actually always been a meter by a meter. So if you're trying to use feet and looking at them, it's not a yard every box, it's a yard and 3 inches, so like every 4 boxes is actually 3 yards. So I don't know what the bigger box scale is, but they were meter by meter in the old ones, so that was a fun little thing. And yeah, the feet rounding is really annoying. Anything above, like when you're in like the 6 inches to a foot and almost a half, it like rounds to a foot and then it goes up to 2. You don't get the fidelity that the metric system does. Downwind was a consistent 0.79. I've been playing it as 1. I also am curious in this demise, higher winds in the old games capped out at 12. So like very high winds, even if it was a 20-mile-an-hour downwind, 12 yards. It's the stupidest thing. I don't know if that's still the case in this. I'll have to do my own testing just because I like to have my own numbers worked out. But I know he does do a lot of that work. What's going on, Rob? Got to have a math degree? Well, I have a comp sci degree. I could have gotten a math minor with it, so does that count? All right, unfortunately, we got to take a quick break here on the 10th tee box. We've still got the rest of the round, and maybe, depending on how time goes, maybe we'll hop in for like a ranked duo with somebody at the end to wrap things up. But I appreciate you all being here. Means a ton that you're all choosing to hang out with me. If you've enjoyed the stream, follow, like, sub those are great ways to also support the stream. And if you want to, you can join the Discord. Best place to keep up with going live notifications and any changes to the stream schedule. But with that, yeah, we're gonna take a 3-minute break here. So go stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, grab a snack, whatever you gotta do. I'll be back in 3 minutes for the rest of this round. BRB. It is pouring rain. Ads. I hate when the timer is off. Throws off my whole groove. I can't swat the ads away. Feels bad, man. Also, when I said it's pouring outside, I didn't mean the ad rain. I meant it is physically pouring outside at my house. Alright, let's see if we can step away from the game and still have a golf swing. 7 iron. Gonna land short. I don't really want to land the 6 on. Downhill, into wind. Probably gonna land about here. I'll give it like a touch on the spin. I'd rather make sure we end up right. Yes, we do have a swing still after we step away. That's good to know. Well, that would have been something. That would have been something. Imagine just walk away, sit down, take a swing, and ace it. I'd have to retire, I think. I'm gonna play it just a little bit short of the pinch. Not that we're really like struggling for accuracy, but I don't think I need to bring on that risk, and I don't think the reward is all that great. Yeah, into a little bit of a headwind here. 3 yards, a little bit of wind. I think we can take maybe just a touch. Up the hill, ball's below the feet, so I'm actually gonna play this more like square on. I pulled it. Pretty spot on distance control. Pretty spot on distance control. We're getting the break, and then it's just a little bit left at the hole. Nice. And we drill the perfects on the putts. Love to see it. But the difference is huge. Like if you, like I'm a, what am I looking at? Nice transition screen. I have a self-proclaimed very good ball striker, typically speaking. Putting is definitely my weakness, and I feel like the way that the game is this go around, like putting's always been the make or break, but I don't know. I feel like putting is even more make or break in this game. I guess it's like, is the 5 yards really doing that much? Also, we're gonna be drawing this into the wind. It's gonna be going left, wind holding up. I'm gonna kind of aim straight at the flag, but expecting to miss it left. But that's the safe play. I don't really want to take on that slope too much. Yeah, put ourselves into the bunker or anything. This has pace, but should turn at the end. Oh, it broke earlier. I was expecting it to hold like a much straighter line before it got to the hole, but it started turning early on us, so I didn't play it out enough. But we've been playing solid in this tournament now. It's not like the conditions are anything too crazy, but I don't know. I feel like if you're playing on Master and Legend, if you can, at least for me, getting to double digits feels good. Getting to like 15 feels great. I don't know how everybody else feels. I think there are some people that's still not quite where they want to be. Alright, it's going to spin back a little bit. We're on a downhill lie though, so maybe I don't need to do that. Downhill lie. Wind is spinning. Love that. That's the problem with... Okay, so the default wind spin is still a thing in this game. Ball packs on your ball every course? I believe so, Bags. They're consumable, so every round that you use one, they get spent. I never put them on, but If you do use them, I believe that's the case. Perfects across the board. I like the line. Come on, be good. Lovely. Guy loves dropping darts. Guy loves dropping darts. Tasty. What's going on, Chef Hall? How we doing? I knew you'd appreciate anything tasty. Alright, a little bit of wind. Little downhill. I'm gonna add a little check to it. We're drawing, but wind's holding us up. Gonna try and straighten it out so the wind takes us. We're gonna go a little more left. I left the face open. Distance should still be pretty good. We're just hanging out to the right. Yeah, it still feeds down decently. Alright. Off the cuff, still turning, get it out here maybe. Come on! I'm always on the low side. I'm always on the low side. Gotta either hit that firmer or just... I just need to be better about finding center cup on these reads. That's forever been my struggle with putting. We have blasted a few shorter breakers on the high side. But generally speaking, we are... all sorts of struggle bus with that. I'm gonna try and actually hit this hybrid out here. We squared it up. It's starting to draw back. And then it should kick right to left. Oh, that just bounded too forward. Because the yardage, honestly, is not terrible. The yardage is honestly not terrible. Naturally we overread that one then. Okay, fine. I'll take a birdie. Ever been to the Masters? No, I haven't, Private. I have not. I would love to. My my cousin-in-law, if you will. He's a PGA. Yeah, he's a like he's the head pro at a club, so he's been going for a number of years, and I'm super jealous of it. But I personally have not. You live about 2 hours away, but your uncle lived one town over? Went all the time until he passed? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sounds like a blast, though. Sounds like an absolute blast. To be fair, I don't enter the lottery for it, just because I think that trip would be probably a stretch with wife and kid and everything, getting permission essentially to go. But if I was ever offered it, I would definitely try and make it work. Won't let you connect to online victory? I haven't had any issues, but we're also mid-match, so I don't know. Yeah, Blair, that's from the swing bias. So swing bias starts it crooked, and then context bias, the more slope the lie is, it adjusts that angle. So if you're playing on like Pro-Am online, it has no swing bias, but it does have the swing context bias. Okay, we're gonna saw this off. Kind of bounce it up this hill, draw it a little bit left, and let it kick back to the right. I pushed it. Pushed it and underswung it, but it still might do okay. Got the fairway bounce. I think that's why it kicks so hard up the hill. Hard at the end. On turn. Still too pacey for that line, huh? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Alright, we got one hole left in this. Lucas, are you still around to play some ranked duos, or should I open it up to somebody else? Oh, I underswung it. So yeah, default pro and above have swing bias on. This is gonna land short. Feel like it's gonna roll. Also gonna move quite a bit to the left. Ball's below the feet, so now we gotta compensate for that. So I don't know if this is gonna be too pacey or if we've got a good roll for this. It's a good line though. That actually started to sit a lot softer. Like, it took the big bounces and then it just kind of stopped moving. Oh, he likes it. Oh, he likes it. Someone else wants in? Let them, otherwise you'll join. Alright, so if we have anybody that wants to hop in for ranked duos, I'm game. Otherwise, we'll run it with Lucas. What's going on, Lux Resin? Yes and no. You get some outfits by completing quests and claiming, like sometimes they have in-game things that you can claim just by logging in or having a locker code that they give out. But, yeah, and some of them are from the Clubhouse Pass, or some of them are from career mode, but then they do have some clothing in the shop. They have like a basic catalog that's always there, and then they have like weekly, daily clothes and stuff that rotate through. All right, well, that's a 13 and a 14 under to start the tournament. We're sitting T2. We're sitting T2 through 2 rounds. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. All right, YouTube chats are still working. All right, let's run it. Ah, no, I didn't mean to fast forward. Play some rounds? If you want to hop in for ranked duo, we can. I meant to back out. I don't know if that's going to mess anything up or not. We got to play rounds 3 and 4 tomorrow. But that is a solid opening. Definitely found our swing this evening. And I think playing on Legend has just kind of helped us. Because when you go to Master, it feels so much more forgiving. All right, what are we looking for? Compete, ranked matchmaking. So yeah, somebody hop in here. I'm gonna put the room code up. Somebody wants to join in, we'll play a ranked duo or 2. Gotta go make sure to I appreciate that, Private. Have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out. So what we are now on ranked, we're on ranked par for both. Par 3 for duos, par 2 for solos. We were pretty neck and neck, but we lost that last match yesterday. If nobody joins in 60 to 90 seconds, you'll join. All right, sounds good, Lucas. Welcome back, Stash. 20 games in ranked tours that you get the big payout. When you say 20 games, there's 5, 10, 25, 50, and 100 rounds have VC payouts. I think there's a seasonal ranked. I think there's like a seasonal ranked tour that is that might be 20 rounds, but then there's like there's a milestone one that I believe is the is a VC one that pays out at those staggered increments up to 100. I would say the first 5 to 10 have the best return on time, especially if you play weeklies, because you get 4 rounds for half price compared to the dailies. I jumped on the weekly so fast though for the alternate event, because I don't know if it's a bug, but the alternate event, if you haven't played enough ranked tours to be in the main one, the alternate event is a half price buy-in for the weekly. So I'm like, I'll take 50 for 4 rounds instead of 50 for 1. I don't know. Do the weekly tournaments have bigger merit payouts since they're 4-rounders? I would have to think that there's some incentive for it, right? I would have to think there's some incentive for the 4-round tournament over the 2. I mean, I'll take the rounds because the rounds count. All right, Lucas, let's run it. Look at the swag on that duo. Look at the swag on that duo. Looking good. Looking good. Posty and Uncle Drew. The small circle glasses. Oh, man. You think that's true, Basket? Yeah, because I think it has to be, right? Like, the weekly has to have like a bigger payout, because it's also potentially more people, and it's 4 rounds, so I think they would incentivize it that way. I haven't played the open course yet. I've only played the couple of par 3s for that one sponsor event, and we hit a hole-in-one on one of them, so maybe we can replicate that magic. We can't. Ooh. Well, Lucas, they're almost trying to play opposite fairway. Oh, they found light rough out there on the cart path. Okay, fine. Ball's above the feet a little bit. Wind, heavy rough, we're gonna end up short. I mean, 10%, you're gonna end up here at best. Worst back here, and then run. This is gonna be so bad. Is choked approach better? Oh, that's too pacey. That's the problem with the 6-iron into a pin like that. It's like it chases so much. It's not like the worst place to be. As long as we're not in the rough behind, that's the big thing. I don't know. I probably could have played 7. I just was concerned if we got like completely low rolled, but I think as long as you can put it up to the green, like that's not a bad out for them. They're gonna have a long putt, but like that's kind of where I was considering. All right, little 8-yarder for Lucas. Ooh. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty good read on it, just a touch low. I don't know if anybody else is like this. I have this like small little piece of paranoia in the back of my head that I'm gonna accidentally hold down the concede putt when they're on a long range putt that is definitely not a gimme. It's like this weird fear. And I don't know if that stems from like I have historically like played games with like cutscenes and different things and just misclicked it. Like just kind of holding my hand on the controller. I obviously have to like hold this, but I've definitely just like and then clicked. But I'm like, I have this paranoia that I'm just gonna like out of nowhere be like, you know what? I'm gonna confirm. Like I'm just gonna concede this putt. You've done it more than once, Bags? Oh no. Same for you, Tresiv. Yeah. Oh, this is... Yeah, the Open The Open and like these links courses and stuff, they're gonna be pretty brutal. They're gonna be pretty brutal. Just in terms of driving accuracy and stuff, especially when you like get up onto some higher difficulty competition. Right, you don't have your partner to save you. Yeah, it's not as big of a concern on duos, but definitely on solo you gotta be concerned. So is that, it's straight to heavy rough, right? Light rough isn't really a thing too much at these open courses. Yeah, Lucas, I think some of these are gonna be monstrous when it comes to TGC majors. Narrow fairways, high winds. You're gonna be in the rough with just like hard escapes. Sit down. Lovely shot, sir. Technician still the meta, Tyler? I think it's the meta. I started Sculptor. I wanted to have a little bit of power. And I have like 80. Actually, I don't know what contact and stuff I have. I actually don't know where my contact and my swing path are at. I think we had to go... Maybe we're like 73 contact and swing path. I know swing path, the hard thing with the Sculptor is that starts low. Once we get fittings on, then that'll make, we'll be able to boost it even more, get a little bit more forgiveness. But I've been pretty comfortable with the Sculptor build, but I do think a large number of people are still on Technician because they are going for like a max forgiveness kind of build. I'm trying to go a balance of power and forgiveness so that I can still attack things. Sculptor has higher base power. So I'm able to get 81 power and still have like 70 something contact and get contact up to 70. I like the 70 correction that it starts with. It has a lot of shaping because I don't think that the recovery stat is amazing. At least I have yet to be proved that like, yeah, you should really have it. So I try and go for accuracy and and win on that front, so to speak, rather than banking on being in the crap and trying to salvage and relying on recovery. Like, I just take the bad lie, but hopefully I'm able to ball strike better. And play furs and gurs and whatnot. So you can shape, which the shaping then I can, even with my draw bias, I can hit a baby fade. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So like the shaping stat is really nice in that regard. I can have a consistent swing position due to the correction combo with shaping, but I can also continue to move it and still hit a little bit of fade and still be on that same draw position before it flips. Oof. Close one, Lucas. They are not having a good time on open greens. And no problem, Tyler. I'm always happy to appreciate my thought process behind things. I always say there's, you've got caveats to these things too, right? Like, some of the stuff does come down to personal preference. And some of it comes down to user skill, right? It's kind of like, where do you value things, and how strong of a player do you believe that you are, right? Like, at what level can you consistently execute? Down the hill, I gotta play it more to the left. Try and get it to this ridge so that we can kick back left towards the hole. All right, take it easy, Mad Golfer. Have a good rest. I'll catch you later. Can't stand how low the technician's power is. Like your magician, but it seems like people would like magician, prefer sculptor. So my thing with the magician, it has really low correction, and I like 70 correction. Drew, thank you for the follow. I like the 70 correction. That's just personal preference, sweet spot for me. Tyler, thank you as well. That's been like a sweet spot. That starting at 53, I have to put a ton of points there. You do start with higher swing path, so like it does balance out a little bit. But just for my testing, like I like nice putt. I like the way that the shaping and correction combo worked for Sculptor, and it had a little bit of power behind it. So, you know, being able to take that up to 81 power, and then I don't have to worry about power on any of my irons or wedges. I can just put fittings for swing path and contact. I'm going to have to lay up out of there, aren't I? They're going to try and come join us. Nope. They're going to find the fairway. What's going on, Chumpy Chumpy? Online ranked golf? Pretty interesting that these new horizontal live streams. A lot of people are playing these kind of sports mini games. Some say they're pros too. Well, we have two streams, Chumpy. We've got the regular horizontal, and we have the vertical as well. So it's kind of a pick your preference. I'm gonna actually lay you back to like a better number. We're just gonna take the 60 out of here, so that way you can... Actually, we're gonna take the 56 out. See, because we can shape this then to a reasonable spot, even from a crap lie. But now you can probably play like a spinner or something, Lucas. But yeah, so we try and hit all options, Chumpy. We've got the regular horizontal and we've got the vertical stream. The vertical is a nice way to try and, you know, meet people that like to scroll through the shorts feed. But then if they want they want the regular horizontal experience, they can go to the full stream page or go to the Twitch, you know, whatever experience people want. But it's a good way to get to at least get views. Not that everybody's gonna watch it. It definitely gets way less watch time on average. I tried to make the visual experience as best as possible by having some masks that crop out like the scorecard and those sorts of things. I think the scorecard, and I have the little stuff down here. More comfortable in full screen for you? Yeah, it's whatever works. What about the diagonal enjoyers, KG Moves? Haven't figured that one out yet. Does Samsung have some weird diagonal phone now? I know they're always the ones doing odd stuff. They like their weird folded screens and all that. But no, we have not. We should try and be first to market for diagonal, really take that market by storm. His eyes have a fade bias. Alright, we're still 2 up though. I'm just gonna shave a little bit off of this. I'm not gonna try and... Wow. Imagine if we tried a stinger here. I can't believe it ran through that much. But we were gonna be short with the 3-wood. What a kick. I even underhit that by 2%. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. But it's been pretty crazy with the vertical streams the past couple of days. Like, when I say crazy, I mean like over 1,000 to like 1,500 views. Now, average watch time is less than a minute compared to the horizontal stream that has less than 200 views, but has like a 14-minute average watch time. Yeah, so it's the nature of it though, right? Like, short form content, people a lot of times don't spend a lot of time there. Or maybe they spend a little bit of time there and then they realize that we have a horizontal stream or a Twitch stream and they change where they're at. But I think it's a good way to at least get eyes on the content. You can't convert people to enjoy your content if they don't find it in the first place. Yeah, short form has a scroll option. Like, I think you click on... I thought it showed up... I guess it does show up in the shorts feed. I don't know exactly how that works. Or if that's maybe they find a short of ours and then they click the live option. Once you click on somebody's live icon, if they're in vertical, then you can scroll through all sorts of different vertical streams that, you know, using YouTube's algorithms and stuff, it thinks that you'll like. So it's just another way to try and expand reach. Some people watch that way, some people like it. You know, other people don't. And that is a-okay. We missed it low. Dang. Broke a bit more. Do show up in the short section? I just haven't been able to find them there. The first time I was able to find a vertical live stream was clicking on the live option of someone I knew that was in vertical. But I haven't seen otherwise. Pass by and sub quick. Yeah, and so like we've definitely gotten a bunch of subs through that. Nice putt. Yeah, thanks, Jackson. How we doing? We have definitely gotten a good amount of subs. The one thing I will say with shorts and with the vertical streams, for as many subs as you get, you also get a lot of people that then go back and unsub. So I don't know if it's like a very, just the way that people are with that sort of content. I feel like there's a lot more churn. I feel like there's a lot more churn than some of the other forms of content. That's at least just how I underswung it. That's been my personal experience, or like my personal observation. Everything is a pull, you don't get it. Swing more to the side then, I guess. All those 14-second verticals views, or people like you clicking on that by accident, then hunting for the normal horizontal. Yeah, I don't know how that is with the stream stuff, because I think some people only stream in vertical. But I would think that a lot of the like gaming community that streams in vertical also streams in horizontal. Unpull it. Push it real good. Just casual domination yet again. GG's Lucas. 21 VC well earned. Now I'm coming to the realization that 2K is not going. Oh, they were outmatched. They were outmatched. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Drew Posty playing a team from a tier above. It's 11 o'clock. I should go to bed. I gotta be a reasonable adult. I wanna run it back. But I know better. I do, Lucas. That's the problem. I know I want one more, and I shouldn't have it. Bad Colby. Go to bed early last night? It wasn't even that early. It wasn't even that early, and I was tired today. I don't know if I'll be not tired tomorrow, but no, I can't do it. I can't do it, Lucas. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out. If you're over on Twitch, we're gonna go find somebody to raid. If not, we are gonna be live again tomorrow night, same time, same place, 7:30 Eastern. Normal streams are Monday through Thursday at that time. If anything ever changes with that, I'll throw it into the Discord so that y'all know. But yeah, if you enjoyed the stream and you have not already, follow the Twitch, like the stream on YouTube, sub to the stream if you want to come back. I hope you do, but you know, I can't make you like me. But it's been a great stream, so I really appreciate everybody hanging out. Keep an eye out for it. Appreciate that, Bags. Marcus, welcome back. Who was the blue team that match? It was Lucas and I against two randos in ranked. So I don't know who the other team was. But yeah, let's do so we started the stream at 10:56 on YouTube. 10:62, huge. I always think it always feels good, man, when numbers go up, things feel good. You know? That's how life works, right? That's how life works. All right, let's go and say hi to Josh. I think he'd appreciate it. Try and keep it in the fam, keep it in the golf community. Feels good, man. Saul's brother. Oh, absolutely. Saul, good man. All right, we're gonna go say hi to Josh. He's got the radio voice. He does actual like radio and play-by-play stuff for sports. So go say hello to him. I will see you all back here tomorrow night. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesdays. And that's a YouTube sub. That's a YouTube sub. Gotta thank him properly. Hold on. Hold on here. Jake Gibson, thank you for the sub. All right, guys. I will catch you over in Josh's. It would help if I actually typed the raid command into chat. I know what I'm doing. I've only been doing streaming for like 9 years. So yeah. Cool beans. Later.